Many have been praying over these past 50 days and using the book of Acts. We've been asking God to show us, how does he view his church? Not my church, not church as I might like her, but his church. And the mark that I would like us to think about today is this: God's church is charismatic. Firstly, it's important to say what we do not mean by that. We are not going to do what so many do today and reduce such a word and make it all about style. I like this, implication I don't like that. Now, charismatic in the scriptures is a much more deep and powerful word. Charismatic is to be recipients of God's grace and therefore of his forgiveness, of his mercy, of his love. We can go on and on. But it's also that ability that he would give to us personally, but way beyond that, the power to change. God's people are charismatic. We see that as we continue to reflect on Acts chapter 2. These 120 are sitting down in the upper room. They're not waiting to fall about. They're waiting for the promise of the Father to come, whatever that looks like. And the Spirit of God moves upon them. And as he moves upon them, they are able to do something they couldn't do before. Now, this is not to knock or despise anything that we think we can naturally do, except to say this: natural is not a word that we really should use very often. But it is to say that when the Spirit of God comes, we will be able to do things that previously we could not. And the first one affects languages, the ability for all who are around in Jerusalem to hear about the heart of God. Now, what is God doing in his church? The Father gives to the Son the ability to pour out the Holy Spirit on his people. Well, of course, because Jesus was and is in that sense the only one who is literally Spirit-filled. And he shares his life, the life of the resurrection, the life of the Spirit, with us. What does that make us? The people of God. The Old Testament is full of this understanding. The people of God are those that know and display his presence. That's what we are. That's what church is. Marked out by the Spirit, the people of God. Now, secondly, in this, we see something that is very important. Not only have I become a person of God, I have been joined to the people of God. Individualistic Christianity does not exist. It is not a biblical understanding. Knowing the presence of the Holy Spirit now, not so much externally, though that is still true, he is God, but in this internal way, this is what Jesus said: I will not leave you as an orphan. And he hasn't. He has come to us so we can say personally and as the people of God, even if it feels like it, remember this is not an anti-feelings thought, you could never be abandoned. It's not possible. And you and I, church, is never alone. God is with us. Well, of course he is. Emmanuel, God with us. Charismatic. a mark of the church.